Right, hi again. Thank you to everybody that's watching my videos. I've had some good ones so far. I think that I've got quite a few views. Well, for me anyway, not big numbers for some, but yeah, I'm enjoying it, and yeah, I appreciate everyone that's watching my morning and afternoon and evening reflections as I go on my walks. So I quite enjoyed doing the Man United one. Obviously, my views on Ruben Amorim, which is I think he should go. For those that haven't watched it, so yeah, because I enjoy them, and a few of you did watch it, which I appreciate. Yeah, I thought I'll see if I can throw in some more of my reflections on my team, Man United. So what I thought I'd do is just talk about what I think should be Ruben Amorim's in his systems, should be our best 11, who I think he should probably be picking. So if you agree, let me know. Obviously, if you disagree, let me know too. In goal, I think he has to start Lemens. You know, I don't think Bayern is as bad as people are making out, but he's not a number one goalie at the minute. So I think it's worth giving Lemens a try, given his stats from his previous season, albeit in a different league. The fact that he's supposed to be good at dealing with crosses, and you know that his save percentage is really high. I think we have to go there. I've watched a few videos of people talking about the Brentford game, and you know, and they're talking about obviously Bayern's positioning, and particularly for that third goal out, you know, he just doesn't close down the space, which, you know, it's not something I know a lot about, but when you watch it back, you can see what they mean. So I think, yeah, we definitely have to go there. The three at the back, I think Dillit, I think, has been solid. He has to remain in that middle spot. I think he's probably one of our best, most consistent defenders at the minute. Lenny Yoro has to start. I know he had one bad game. Was it City? Yeah, against City. But I think, you know, he needs to be starting just for his pace and just the fact that, you know, he's just going to be world class, that lad. I think just, consistently start him and play him, I think he's brilliant. And then, yeah, the other spot, I'm not sure where to play. Yoro would normally play on the right, wouldn't he? But I think he has played on the left for United. So maybe he has to go there. And then, yeah, I would be playing Mazraoui. I think Luke Shaw, I think can have good games. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan at the minute and wanting to go, which I get. It's probably his time. But I don't think it's terrible. But no, I would be starting Mazraoui. I think just a really intelligent footballer. I think he really would help that defence, definitely. Although there is kind of talk from some people that he should be playing in one of the midfield spots. But yeah, I'm not sure about experimenting there right now. Yeah, and then obviously those two midfield spots where we're probably a little bit short. I think at the minute, one game a week, you've got to play Casemiro. I think, you know, he does put in good performances for us and chips in with goals, and despite obviously having his legs going a little bit. And I think you've got to put in Kobe Mainoo for me. Not against Sagati either with Casemiro, but the main thing is just not starting Bruno there. I just don't think it's his position. So I think that's what we should be doing there. So yeah, I'm going to go with Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo. I think, you know, start developing Kobe more, playing game time again. And then, wing backs, sorry, yeah. I think, you know, because of Amorim's system, I think the way we've kind of got it, Dorgo on the left, I think it's fine. And I think Ahmad on the right, I think keep developing him in those positions. Just to help with that attackingness for Ahmad. And then, yeah, the number 10s and the striker. This is where people might not agree, but I think you've got Bruno Fernandes in one of the 10s. And do you know what? I'm going to go with him as the left-sided 10. And then you've got Mbeumo. I think he's been great for us, apart from the Brentford game. So I think he needs to start in that right, number 10. And then to be honest, I would start Cunha up top. That would be my starting striker. And then I think you could rotate Sesko. I'm not against starting Sesko either. I've not got anything against him, but I think I would be rotating them two. And then, yeah, you can... you've got Mason Mount who can come in. You've got Joshua Zirkzee who can come in as the 10s. And they're kind of your kind of subs. And it gives you just a bit more depth in those areas. So, caveat, as I've said, I've not coached at football, not particularly good footballer myself, but I have watched Man United most games all my life. So, yeah, that's what I would go with based on who we've currently got available. Obviously, once Martinez is back fit, I'll be bringing him back into that left centre-back role. But I guess I'm going to have to ease him in gently just so he don't get injured again. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know who you'd pick. But yeah, that would be my 11 for Ruben Amorim in his current system. Right, brilliant. See you later. Bye.